My name is Pam, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. Today's topic, you guys, I'm just going to do some basic houseplant chores where I'm actually going to pot up a couple of the plants that I showed you. If you remember that video that I did where we were styling with plants using this boho style propagation station hanging macrame hanger. Some of the plants that I used, I've noticed that the roots have grown pretty well, and I want to pot them up. So I'm just bringing you along with this journey. So let's just get started, you guys. So right here, what you're seeing is just my basic, planting soil, which I use Miracle Grow, you guys. I know a lot of people don't really feel too confident with using Miracle Grow, but it never fails me and it's pretty affordable, so I stick with it. I have added like at least 30% of perlite to the soil mixture that I have, and so I'm kind of just mixing it up, as you can see. Just getting the soil ready for my potting up. So yeah, you want to, sometimes I do use orchid bark and pumice. And like I told you guys before, you don't have to use all of these things. I just happen to have these planting amendments laying around in my home, and so I use it in my soil. I really do like the pumice, just the simple fact that you can reuse it and they don't break or crumble like perlite, and it aerates the soil very well. It's a little bit pricey, so you know, it's all about what you guys prefer as far as your soil. So let me just share with you the plants that I did pull out of that propagation station. The first one is actually my what is this, the Cupid peperomia, but I just wanted to show you guys the roots. Now let me show you guys. Now the roots here, you guys, is not really, I think 2 inches long. It's about an inch, maybe an inch. Yeah, just about an inch, but it's so many of the roots that's gathered. I feel confident that I'll be able to continue to grow this successfully. So yeah, let's just get right to that. But yeah, so what do you think, guys? I like actually doing planting up my pots or my plants. I find it to be very therapeutic. What about you guys? I think so. Oh, I'm all over the place, you guys. Let's see. So I'm using this terracotta pot. It's a 4-inch. I don't know. Usually I probably would put it in a nursery pot, but because this is more of a succulent type plant, I want as much aeration as possible, so that's what I'm doing. And let's see. But yeah, usually if I'm not filming with you guys, I'm like, this is a first for me. If I'm not filming with you guys, I kind of just like listen to some favorite tunes, and I usually have like a cup of coffee that I'll sip on, and it's a form of relaxation for me. What about you guys? When y'all do y'all plant chores, is it relaxing for you? I enjoy my plants so much till I just don't feel like it's work. You know, even though you get a large collection, you really don't think it's work. I think if anything, what seems to be slightly tedious may be just the overall care sometimes, but I really enjoy caring for my plants. My daughter, she says that I just got this natural thing about caring for things. I don't know how true that is, but I do love caring for my plants, and I just get such of a gratification when they start thriving under your care, and you be like, oh wow, I contributed to that. So you know, I really like that. So, okay, so you want to make sure the soil is down in there, but you don't want to press too much because you do want some air, but you want to make sure there's no like pockets in the soil. So I do kind of press down a little bit. Let me add just a little bit more just in case. But yeah, you know, you guys, by the time I air this video, I believe this channel would have at least 80 subscribers. And I know it's not, like I said before when I thanked you guys before when we got to 50, in comparison to like our social media platform. That's not like a big thing, I guess. But I believe in celebrating all small achievements. All achievement, period. I'm not even going to call it a small achievement because you guys, I wouldn't have been able to even get this far without you guys. So I really do thank you. Let me just see if I can find one thing. And I actually got this tip from a YouTuber that I watch. I believe it was Carmen Whitehead channel. I have little brushes laying around in my house, but this is really a good thing to do when to clean your plants away from that dirt. Anybody watch her channel? I think she's pretty nice lady. I love her channel. Really relaxed. But yeah, but back to you guys. I just want to really take this opportunity to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. What you think? Yay or nay? I just love the heart-shaped leaves and the fact that it's a succulent and it's nice and thick. It's a very beautiful plant. So let's go to the next one real quick. And I have let's see. We have a Philodendron Micans. And if you recall, I just stuck this whole vine like right into the water. So I think I'm just gonna put it in one of my pots that I have here. And I think these pots are nice, you guys. This is a clear pot and it comes with a top. It's like you can actually create your own, I guess, what they call it. I'm at a loss for words, you guys. What do you call it? Like your growing room or your like a sunroom, like a oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I always do this when I'm talking to you guys, but it's a little incubation type of thing where it helps promote growth. I give up on it, you guys. You know what I mean. But I really like this. I got it in a pack of like 12, I think, or 10 or something from Amazon. And I just think this is pretty cool. So I think I'm going to put my Micans in here. You see, I have a, let me see. I have a Micans. I want to pot up a heartleaf, my heartleaf philodendron. And then I also have, oh, here's another Micans. Glad I went through it because I want to put these plants together. So this Micans and the Cebu blue. So let me set the Cebu blue over here. And yeah, my heartleaf. And let's pot up these Micans, you guys. But yeah, as I was saying before, you guys, from the bottom of my heart, you guys, I really appreciate the fact that y'all been hanging in with me. I appreciate the fact that you guys have been subscribing. This community of plant people, y'all are very positive people. I'm so grateful. I didn't know what to expect, you guys, when I actually started doing this channel. I was very apprehensive about even doing a channel, but my daughter, she encouraged me so much, and she just thought it would be a good thing for me to do, and I am having a good time. I'm glad I really took her advice. Can you believe it? You're taking advice from your kids. She's a young lady now, but yeah, if it wasn't for her, I don't even think I would have had the courage enough to do it. You know, because sometimes, you guys, I don't know if just me, but you know, we all have our own individual insecurities, and we be apprehensive about doing stuff. That'd be like usually, I guess that's the thing that stops us the most from doing anything that we may dream about, right, you guys? Because of our little individual fears. But I'm saying right now, in my later stage of my life, or midway, I'm like halfway, not later stage. I'm not dying. But as I've gotten older, it's just it's good to know to just bite the bullet, you guys, and just try what your heart desires. You'd be surprised what you'll be able to do. And I'm just so glad. I'm just so grateful for you guys. Okay, so you see this, you guys? I want to share this with you. It's in this plant. It's hanging, but I want to make it full. So I'm gonna show y'all what I actually do for this. And you might have already seen this done already. I'm not sure, but I usually use these hair clips, and that I get from the dollar store to kind of like pin my plants down. Use a couple of these. It's really a cool trick to actually create a full plant pot. So what I just basically will do is just, you have these nodes, and I just put it down in the soil. This may be a little bit too long, but it will hold it. That's the goal, because you want the nodes to get in the soil so that it starts to perform roots. And it works. It does actually work, you guys. So I encourage you guys to try it if you haven't. It really is a good trick. Alright, so I might actually put a little teeny bit more dirt on top just to weigh it down a bit. But yeah, like I was saying, you guys, if you have anything in your life that you want to do, a little apprehensive about it because of our own securities, don't let your insecurities stop you from doing what you love. We actually miss out on a lot of things in our lives, I think, by doing that. But yeah, since I've been doing this channel, it hasn't been that long, but I am really liking it. And probably because I just like plants, and I sometimes, we all love talking about things we love, right? Okay, you see how that looks? I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I'm really confident that this will take you guys for sure, because I have that top dome that I'll be using to cover it. It's a clear pot, so you can keep an eye on the root system. I really love it. Like I said, it came like in a pack of 10 or 12. I really can't remember. And I got it from Amazon, you guys. So, and it wasn't that expensive. I can't really remember the price of it, but it wasn't expensive. I do remember that. Remember, I love a good budget. Who doesn't, especially in this day and age? But yeah, let me just get that. All right, see that? That look like a nice pot. So you guys, like I said, this is the reason why I like this pot. It's clear. You can keep an eye on the root system and look at the top, and then you can just put this on here. This is your I just remembered the word after all this time. Greenhouse. So it creates its own greenhouse effect, you guys. And look, the cool part about it, this right here, you can actually turn this for some form of ventilation. I think it's very neat, but I'm not going to water it yet. So this is the Philodendron Micans. And I'm going to do the same thing for the Cebu blue. Let's see, where's my pot? Okay. So what have you guys been potting up lately? Comment below, let me know. Have you been potting up anything? Have you been propagating anything? Let's share together this plant journey. I don't want it to be all about me and my plant journey. I'm interested to hear about y'all's. That's what it's about, right? Okay, so Let me share these root systems. Look at this Cebu blue root system. Extremely long. Look at that. That's like past. This is past the 2 inches. So this will definitely be successful in growing. Sometimes they recommend that you pre-moisten the soil so that the dust doesn't, you don't inhale the dust. I didn't do that. I usually don't do that. I'm just showing you guys exactly what I do when I do potting up my plants. I don't really do that. But it's highly recommended to do that so you won't inhale the particles. That can definitely be dangerous. Okay, I wanted to show you this. This is a very long one, but you see that? Let me break this off. That's soft and rotten off. Don't need that in. Don't need it at all. Okay, so I would not feel confident really putting this in the soil, you guys, but I'm actually going to take a chance because I'm going to do that wraparound in the soil. So even if this doesn't take successfully, I am confident that it will start rooting at some of these nodes. So I'm just going to put that in the soil because it's about like an inch. And I mean, it probably can survive. I'm not saying that it won't or can't. I'm just saying that usually for successful propagations, it traditionally works out best if you have at least 2 inches of your roots, of a rooting system rather. Hey guys, let me know what kind of soil do you use? Or do you use soil at all? Are you a sphagnum moss type of grower? I've been wanting to get into that, but I don't think, personally for me, I don't think I would be successful. I'm not sure. It seems like, I mean, you never know until you try something out, right? But for me, it seems like if I was to actually use sphagnum moss, that I would be too cautious all the time trying to make sure it's not drying out. You know, and I don't really want to take that chance and harm my plants. So, you know, I guess whatever planting medium you want to use for your plants, use what works best for you, what you're comfortable with. I mean, with your schedule and all of that. You know, I just have too much really going on in my personal life right now until I just don't have the time to add, I guess, extra time, so to speak, just to share a little bit of intimate information with you guys. You know, I have a full-time job, and oh, this is looking good. What do you think? Looking good? I think I'm gonna pin this part down just to make it a little bit, but it's nice and full down there. But I have like a full-time job, and my husband is he's temporarily handicapped, and I'm not quite sure, you guys, anybody in the plant community, if you are a caregiver, then you can understand how time consuming that can be. You know, it's a labor of love, so I really don't mind, but it does take up time. And so I don't think that time to be checking up on my plants like that, not be scared. I mess around and forget to water it. My poor plant babies will dry out and possibly die. So, I don't know. But I guess the sphagnum moss, it probably reduced some of, like, I don't know. If anybody actually do their planting in sphagnum moss, I would like to know, do you have any issues with fungus gnats? Is fungus gnats really an issue or not? Because it's not, wet. Not as wet as soil would be. So, let me know. Okay, let's see. And I'm just use my little handy dandy brush just to get some of the leaves off. Okay, Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Pretty sporty. Don't ask me where I'm getting any of these terms from. My grandmother-in-law, she used to say pretty sporty. I miss her, so I guess sometimes when you miss your loved ones that moved on, you have fond memories of them. And you remember certain phrases and it become part of your day-to-day without you even realizing it. Isn't that pretty, you guys? I love it. So look at that. Cebu blue. Very beautiful. Okay, so let me set this one. Okay, I think I got one more to pot up. And I think I'm going to do the same thing. This right here, you guys, is my heart leaf, Philodendron. It's one of my oldest plants, you guys. Very sentimental to me because this was part of my brother's memorial, arrangement. And literally, you guys, it had like 3 leaves as part of the arrangement or whatever. And I have such a huge pot now just for me learning how to actually properly propagate and things like this. These are very easy to propagate. I recommend if you're new to propagating, I guess philodendrons would be the way to go. Like I said, they're very easy going plants. Majority of them are. There are some finicky ones, and as we go through this plant journey together, I'll share that with you guys. I don't know. Okay, so let's see. This root system is fine, but it is definitely more than about 2 inches. I wouldn't say more than, but definitely about 2 inches long. And let's see, sit that in the soil. Put a little bit more in there. Let's see. Oh yeah. But I'm kind of busy. I have a full-time job, take care of my husband, and I do all the things responsible for all the responsibility in the home. So very time-consuming. Like I said, I don't mind. It is what it is. You learn to adapt. But me actually working with my plants is very therapeutic for me. I don't know why. I just always loved foliage, flowers, as long as I can remember. I actually remember grabbing for flowers when I was a little girl. You know how I remember walking, like going on walks with my mom, and I used to see other people, plants in the yard. Flowers look so pretty. I used to go for them and grab them. And my mom would stop me and she'd say, if you pull them, you'll kill them. You don't want to pull them out of the ground. You don't want them to die. And I remember, I think I was probably 4 years old telling my mom, no, I don't want these plants to die. And I don't know, it's just been a passion for me as long as I can remember, you guys. Do y'all feel the same way about plants, or is this something new that you've just gotten into? Now, me doing plant care, you guys, that's something that's kind of new for me. I've been doing it now, really learning enough where I'm feeling confident and everything. It's been probably, I guess 4 years of me actually learning, and I'm so glad I took the time out to really learn and develop interesting tools. I would have thought I'd never be able to keep a plant alive and things like that. I definitely tried earlier in my younger age, and I just didn't understand a whole lot of things about it. It's very basic, but I didn't understand about lighting and proper watering, soil aeration, and things like that. Isn't this pretty? Very full, very full. So, yeah, I didn't know much about that, you guys, and so, But as we get older, we do learn things. I'm glad I learned things. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, you guys, right here is I've potted them up, but I'm going to. I didn't even use this, which is crazy. I want to share this with you guys. I use like a small pot as my soil scooper to pour my dirt in, and I usually use it like in, I guess, tighter spots in the planter, but I didn't need to do it this time, so I didn't even use it. But anyway, let's see. My next step after. Get these 3 is I'm going to water it really well, and then I'll put the tops on. Yeah. How many of you guys actually love coffee? Are you a coffee lover? I am. I can drink it morning, noon, and night. And don't worry, guys. I drink, and I guess the people in the coffee community is probably going to gasp when I say this, but I drink decaf because I don't want to have that much caffeine, especially when I found out caffeine raises your blood sugar. I said, ooh, I need to watch that. So, but yeah, I can drink it morning, noon, and night. And even before I switched from decaf, I could drink the caffeinated coffee morning, noon, and night. And it would never keep me up. Which is, I guess, weird. I don't know. Okay, so now I watered these. They have a good drink. And now I can just put the tops on. Which is why I really love these pots. It will do the trick. It'll hold the moisture in. And I decided to put it in here since I knew that I was going to string these plants around. And you can adjust the top if you want to let some air in here. And it really creates that total greenhouse effect. Yeah? So I can keep a watchful eye on it without actually having to open it up. I think that's very cool. I need to... Okay. Let me get the other one. I forgot the one that I have in the terracotta pot too. So I definitely want to get that going. This is cool. Oh boy. Thanks for hanging in with me this long, you guys, because I just realized, shoot, up to hit the 30-minute mark. If you're still hanging around, thank you so much. Oh, wait, I almost closed the... Let me... Oh, dag nabbit, you guys. That's part of the thing. Guess what? I put the top on and I didn't pay attention and cut off the unfurling, the new emerging leaf. But that's okay. The hazards of being a plant parent. We live and we learn, right? So let me just water this one. Let's see. Okay. So now we have it. We have, like I said, the Cupid peperomia. We have our Micans over here. Our Cebu blue. And the OG heartleaf philodendron. Oops. Gotta make sure it's clamped on here. Okay, there it is. Alright, you guys, so that pretty much sums this video up. let me know down below, you guys, what have you been propagating, what have you been potting up. It's been really cool hanging out with you and kind of just chit-chatting about random things. Keep in mind, you guys, if you love foliage as much as I do and you love listening to planty things, definitely give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. Like I said, you can give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I appreciate any support you guys can give me. Enjoy your day wherever you are in the world. And until next time, guys, much love. Bye.